So there's been strong opposition to the private sector organization of Jamaica's proposal to merge our Emancipation and Independence Day holidays from several patriots. Well, the pushback been coming from several patriots. Among those is founder of Silicon Caribe. Is it Caribe or Caribe?
Caribe.
Caribe.
Yes.
Ingrid Riley, our good friend, and she joins us to discuss maybe, well, I don't know what she's going to say, so I'm not going to put any words in her mouth. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to be here again.
All is well?
Yeah, man, all is well.
Let me play devil's advocate right up front because I actually did interview Mr. Siaga, and he never suggested in any way that we shouldn't celebrate / recognize the days.
Right.
He actually said there are hugely important days and all of that, but he was suggesting that, because I look back at last year, and one holiday was on the Thursday, which would have been the first, and the next one was on the Tuesday. And he was suggesting, say, all right, make we do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So he wasn't saying don't celebrate. He just saying instead of stop it there and then stop there again.
Extended weekend.
Right. So where you stand with that?
Well, the fact that it's been the case for the last 27 years that Emancipation Day has been where it is and Independence Day has been where it is. So I'm not understanding why now that there's a poll that is focusing on the August holidays as being disruptive to productivity and people losing money. If the crux of the matter is around lack of productivity or losing money, then there are a whole bunch of other holidays. There's Carnival, there's Easter, there is Champs, there is football, there's Christmas. So what particularly about this August holiday that seems to be offensive and seems to be giving this focus on GDP and productivity? I simply don't understand. In fact, having read PSOJ's explanation, I have more questions than I do anything else. Why that and why now? It's been the case for 27 years since the late Rex Nettleford campaigned to bring back Emancipation Day in 1997. Nope. So is it that we haven't, is that the PSOJ members haven't found a way to work around the disruption in their factories or disruption caused by maybe absentee employees who have maybe gone abroad or gone to the holiday? They've not found a workaround for 27 years? I think we should be focused on other things like, how about lobbying for tax coming off text-based tools? How about lobbying for that 1800s law that prevents the formation of new funds that will unlock another round of investors, bring more of that diaspora money into funding innovation and funding entrepreneurship in Jamaica. For me, I think that's a better use of our time and our lobbying legacy and our lobbying relationships. So that's my 2 cents.
In the way he's pitched or defended or advanced this discussion, just like Neville shared, like with making it an extended weekend rather than breaking the work week to resume. So you're off Thursday, then you return Friday, go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So you still end up with a 4-day business week either side of the holidays. What's your position on that type of advancement?
I say leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Leave it as it is. It's been working for the majority of the people for 27 years. And if you haven't been able to find a workaround for your business for 27 years, then the holiday is not the issue. Maybe your perception of how you run your business around that is maybe the issue. And they had made reference to the Japan Golden Week. Now, Japan's Golden Week is an amalgamation of 4 holidays over a week.
Right.
Now, if you want to play devil's advocate, instead of thinking small and just go for a 4-day weekend, let's have an entire week called Emancipation Week. And so even more deeper planning can go around that in terms of a business process, but also can deepen how we maybe have more activities, more cultural activities, more entertainment activities, really engage with the diaspora. I mean, go double down on tourism. So why think small in terms of a 4-day weekend? take Japan's idea of a golden week and have an Emancipendence Week and just go bigger.
Yep. You've already responded to this because you have already said if they think they're losing money and stuff, find a way to get around that.
That's what businesses are supposed to do.
Having said that, is it in your mind a reality that businesses are losing money because of the spread out 2-day type of thing? I understand what you're saying, that even if that is so, find a way to change it. But do you think that is so?
I don't have the evidence for that. I'm sure there are certain sectors that may have that disruption. I've listened to some of the radio interviews, and they say, factories have to stop and start. Other industries, some of the workers come and there's what they call a holiday hangover, and so therefore the productivity is not as great. That's the purpose of holidays, though, for you to rest and relax and to chill, and then you come back and you do things. Maybe on the first day or two, maybe at around 50 or 60%, but it gets back to that. But again, I keep saying, we've been doing this for 27 years. What is it within your internal process that have not allowed you to maybe tweak that to allow for the loss of productivity there? And it can't just be only the emancipation holidays. We all know that come December 18, pretty much Jamaica's brain is on Christmas and all the parties and everything. We don't return to full productivity mentally or physically until the first week of January, and Carnival and others as well. So why is it that specifically that this emancipation holiday is a target right now?
Never played devil's advocate earlier. My turn.
Yep.
No, but if we're talking about a loss of productivity, right, particularly around that period, these two huge holidays. You're saying we've been doing it for 27 years now, but then, why not change though? We've been doing something for a long time, almost 30 years, right? But that doesn't mean we should necessarily stick with it because we've been doing it for 30 years, a ballpark of 30 years.
Yeah, I agree. We can always look to improve things. But where is the true evidence that says the Emancipation Independence Week is affecting these particular industries or these particular businesses that is causing X amount of loss?
Right. So it's some empirical data to support it.
Empirical data. It can't just be something that would say, this is what's happening because my factory has to close and stop, and 10% of my workers report. Where's the additional evidence that shows that this is really the case? And also compare it, to be fair, right, and to be balanced. How does that compare with Christmas, with Carnival, with Champs, with other things that engage us nationally and that causes us to not show up fully?
You're right, because people leave work and go Champs from 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the day.
Absolutely.
No, you're perfectly
Carnival a little less so, but still,
And to be fair, August 6th is our birthday. I don't know if
it's our birthday, and Emancipation Day
is hugely
important for a predominantly black country that has a history tied to slavery, and of course it basically charts our road to freedom from August 1 to August 6.
And I'm not certain.
Significant.
I'm not certain you could tell the founding fathers of the United States that we could move July 4th to July
Absolutely
9th.
Not. So why is it that we're trying to shift things around for the sake of making more money?
Yeah, I will end where I started, and I'm not defending anyone here, but when we spoke to Mr. Seaga, he wasn't suggesting at all that we should not
abandon one.
He came right out and said he understands it's hugely important days. So I understand where he's coming from.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't agree in your case.
I understand where they're coming from. I just simply leave it alone or show us evidence compared to other holidays and things that may disrupt our productivity. Let's compare apples and apples.
Good to see you.
Good to see you all. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
It's a pleasure. That's a founder of Silicon Carib, Ingrid Riley. Second edition of News in 5 is up next.
Thank you. I know.